But real quick, if you do a search for anything like Mike Tyson, what is the number one thing that typically comes up? It's Wikipedia. And why is Wikipedia found for pretty much most things? Well, if you look at this, they have branded themselves as the authority. Look at all this content on a page. I know I have it cut off a little bit, but if you think about this, this is a cue that we can take from Wikipedia and their example. With all this content on here. Now, you're in the dental industry, so it's going to be a little bit more competitive to get a website pasted at the top, probably in your surrounding markets as well as your own. So if you really want to do this, I'd recommend, because you're in the dental industry, upwards of 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage. Now, I've met a lot of business owners in my day who have said, we want a clean website. Well, I understand that. But do you want more customers by being at the top of Google where all the customers are? Or do you want to have a web presence that you get a warm and fuzzy about when you look at it, but you're not getting found by people who actually are looking for services? So instead, they go to your competitor because they just can't find you. You know, they need to know that you exist, and one of the best ways is being at the top of Google. Look at that, Wikipedia down here too. So with that, I'm going to go into my best kept secret. And I'm looking at Denton, which is a smaller population than Dallas overall. And I've put together this billboard, and what I'm going to try and do is rank it for this search term up here, and you're going to see this again a little bit later. This is a very competitive space. I've never done this in the Dallas, Texas or Denton, Texas area before, so we're going to see how this works. But what I'm going to do is upload a YouTube video that has this image on it, and you're going to watch over my shoulder as I deck this out, and we'll see what we can do to try and get it ranking. So with that, I'm going to pause and upload this, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we got the video already recorded using this exact same software that I'm using to record this for you. And I've already uploaded it here, so we're going to go into the Creator Studio. We're going to edit this, and you're going to watch over my shoulder while we get this done. Now, one thing that I did omit, just because it's going to take a while if I actually did this, I'm going to write content here. Now look at all these words talking about the subject matter, okay? In fact, we're going to add a couple things. Top-notch dental service provider. Denton, Texas. Denton, Texas. Dental services. Discover the top-notch dental service provider. Now, this is not something that you would typically do, as Google search might find this to be keyword stuffing, but because YouTube is owned by, YouTube, or Google owns YouTube, so it stands to reason that they're going to want to show their own content a little bit higher than other people. So, top-notch dental service provider. We'll do a couple more here too. Now, I understand that this area code, this is not a Dallas-specific phone number. This is actually my phone number. It's a recorded line for it's so that I can hear people calling me, and I can record the line, so I can record the conversations, go back, track it, see how I'm doing on conversations. And this is a good tip if you don't already have a recorded line, so that you too can go back and listen at how your staff is working, or how calls are coming in, or how people are responding to your ads, so that you can better tweak and adjust based on the response from the marketplace. So we'll do one more. Dental provider. Okay, 4. That's fine. It doesn't need much. But we can be a little bit more aggressive on this content, and it's something really simple. You know, you have the name of the company or any term that you're trying to search for. Put a phone number there, because a lot of people aren't doing that. Then maybe a website. Preferably something that actually has your key term in it that you're trying to search for. So, working to discover the top-notch dental service provider in Denton, Texas can create new business or just waste money. So finding the best top-notch dental service provider is extremely important. And I don't stuff this too much, but I want you to know that content is very important. You remember back to Mike Tyson and all of this content here, and now it's showing up at the top in Wikipedia. So that's the approach that I'm taking with this. And let's see what we can do to save changes, and then we'll move on. Original language. Okay, so the reason I'm doing some of these things is not many people who are posting on YouTube actually do what I'm showing you. People don't go into this and start decking this out. Okay, let's see what we got. So we'll pause that. If there's anything in here. No. Let's try audio. So right now, this actually does not have any audio to this, so I don't know. Let's see if we can find something fun to put with it. This might be fun. So let's go ahead and add this to the video. So now every time that this plays, we're going to have some audio that goes with it. And it's nothing more than a billboard, so this will be entertaining and possibly even something to enjoy. So let's see what we're doing here. Discover the top notch. Let's go back into editing. So if we got some music now. Okay, maybe not. So this isn't a perfect system, but it is something that does benefit and does work. So let's go down here a little bit too. So people and blogs is probably the best place to go. English, let's put today's date. Again, these are things that people don't normally do when they rank on something. This content has never aired on television in the US. You could switch this to a Creative Commons or a standard YouTube license. Let's try Creative Commons. Let's see how that works out this time. Okay, save changes. Let's see, end screen annotations. Okay, got it. All right, save time, edit like. Nope, don't need that. End screen, maybe some annotations. I don't know. There's just various things that you can do, but if you start filling these things out in ways that other people haven't, there should be an opportunity for you to fill things in. And there's just more places for, let's see, type subject here, then press enter. So top-notch dental service provider in Denton, Texas. Oh, look at that. We do have music. It's good stuff. Okay. Let's go to the end here. Put the phone number too, because it's going to be involved in the actual search that we try and make it work with. So we're going to take this. We're going to drag it all the way across. Okay. I don't know what this is. Hang on a sec. Hang tight. Okay, I see what it was. There were a couple other blocks here that was blocking this from being dragged all the way to the side. So let me go ahead and pause one more time, and we'll get this dragged all the way to the side, and then we'll move on. One sec. Okay, we're back. So I was able to drag this all the way across, which means for the whole video, you're actually going to see this term, and it's going to show up for the entire duration of the video, or it should. So we've got that. Delete draft. Remove auto-generated timing, and let's go ahead and click publish, and let's see how things work now. Alright, so might have a late start. We'll see what happens. English publishing, so it's pending publishing, so that's good to go. Any cards? Nope. See anything else we need to do? Okay, so this seems pretty much good to go, and now what we're going to do is we're going to open up something called an incognito window. This happens to work best if you're on Google Chrome. So what we're going to do is, this is an opportunity for you to be able to search without being in your local area. So I'm up in Warren, Michigan right now. It's a suburb of Detroit, but I still have some tricks up my sleeve, and it's still worth having a conversation about. So let's see what we can do here. So we're going to take, let's see, hang tight. Okay, so this is the key term that I actually wanted to search for. Another way that you could do that is you can actually go and see this on YouTube. So let's see if we can find that right now. Let's see if we can log in here and see what's going on. So We have all the content right here talking about the subject matter. We already have a way to share it, but let's go ahead and highlight this right here, and let's copy it, and let's put it into a more usable environment. So this is a Google Incognito window. When you click over here, it says Incognito, and it just pretty much hides everything so that Google is not identifying your local area. It gives you a more authentic search. So we're going to paste that in, and we're going to see if we come up. Oh, look at that. We're actually already at the very top of Google for this search term. And how long did that take? You know, this is about less than 10 minutes that I showed this to you, and I'm already at the top of Google search. And it wasn't posted long. So when we click here, you know, that's actually a click coming from the top of Google search results. Now, we got to understand something, that this is not, a typical search term, okay? People are not going to type in all of this, okay? This is what we refer to as a long tail search term, okay? It's a longer phrase, but when you're comparing it to something like, you know, dentist in Dallas, Texas, okay? Obviously, you have a map listing, you have an ad up here, and then you have the organic listings down here. And it might be interesting to try and find where this video might be in something like this or something in relation to this. But I've already proven myself by finding this video right at the top. And you can do a search for this too, see if you can find it as well. I have done this in other marketplaces. I understand what it takes to rank to the top of Google so you can start getting those phone calls from the top of a search term like this. Just because I did it for a long tail search term doesn't mean I don't know how to do it over here. That was just one of the many tricks. Obviously, you have content, citations, backlinks, and all those other factors with search. And then for getting something up here, it makes a lot of sense that somebody would have a huge billboard up here. This is a paid strategy that they're paying. But if they're not being honed or specific like these people down here, look how small these ads are down here as compared to the one up here. So look at all that real estate that this company is taking. White Dental Spa, newpatientspecial.com, special offers, Dallas. That is everything in their domain here. And then they have a couple lines here. They have a couple hotspots. They have their address, their listing right here. This is insane how much space they're actually taking up. And they're probably trying to do the same thing as the companies down here, but the thing is they're being more successful at this, and it's probably because they're incorporating some strategies that make life a lot easier and make these clicks more cheaper for this company here. So the reason I used this phone number is because this is my phone number, okay? Let me get this out of the way here. This is me, Chris Young, 586-204-1823. I'm obviously not in Denton, Texas. Give me a call. Let's have a conversation and see if we're a good fit and what exactly you're looking for and whether or not you're interested in bringing more customers, or if you're looking to have somebody on your team, if you're looking to work with somebody remote or more local regioned, if you want to move me down there, you know, whatever the conversation is, I just want to see if we're a good fit. So give me a call, 586-204-1823, and if I don't hear from you, have a good career, have a good life. If you are interested in seeing what other tricks I have up my sleeve to try and bring you more customers and fill up your schedule, do give me a call, and let's just have an exploratory conversation, see if we're a good fit and what kind of things you're looking to add to your company.